Hey, what's up? It's your boy Paul Bradley. We're gonna get into the Housewives of Potomac, season 7, episode 18, the reunion, part 1. It starts off with a voiceover with Giselle and Robin on a podcast talking about Robin making up this lie about Juan didn't pay for this girl who was in desperate need. And if you want to know more, she put it on Patreon. So you got to subscribe to the Patreon, So Shady Patreon, to get more of the tea. So it ended up starting off with Andy going around to the ladies, you know, talking to him for a minute. He ended up going to Robin, asking Robin, are they going to see Juan later today? So she made up the lie of him. He's working. It's like, yeah, okay. Uh, Andy kind of knew that was gonna be the answer. So we move on to the reunion. So Andy go around asking the lady, greeting the ladies and stuff. Uh, Greeting the ladies. He greeted. He started greeting the ladies. He asked Giselle about dating some guy named Jason from the summer house. She got introduced to him through Ashley, dude that she was dating at the time, through who was in the summer house too. So yeah, she been spited around with him. Like, yeah, don't nobody care. So we move on to Andy continued to go around asking the ladies. He ended up saying congratulations to Robin about getting married and stuff. I'm like, yeah. He asked Karen, about it. Karen went, oh, that's good. But it was Karen face for me. Karen was yawning and everything. It's like, really, girl? Really? Karen gonna be Karen because she didn't care nothing about Robin. She, yeah, Robin went, I doubt that. I think they marriage is just a front at this point. I don't see the point of it. We move on to him asking. We go to Candice. He asked Candice, was it how you? Yeah. He asked Candice, how do you get to Sesame Street? She said, you gotta ask. You gotta get ask Ashley because she has the key. I said, bitch, because she had a key. Candice came to slay. She been on point. Um, he also said Candice's outfit looked like the Cookie Monster, and I went to shade. He's so shady. But Candice said, yeah, it's a homage to the Cookie Monster. I, you know, played it off. He moved on to Mia. What did he ask that woman? Okay, move on to Mia. Asked her how she doing. Then he went to Wendy. Asked Wendy how she doing and everything. So we get started. He ended up starting off with Ashley and all her bullshit. Uh, with her and Michael and this so-called divorce that they supposed to be going through, and she supposed to file sometime either this month of February, supposedly. Um, he ended up asking her about Luke from the summer house that she was dating. He's a used to be a hockey player and now a model. Asked her how that was going. She said they broke up. because of an incident that happened between her and Michael, because Michael supposed to have the kids for a weekend for 4 days, but he brought them back that Sunday, and she had Luke there. Luke had to sneak out the back and stuff. Yeah. So Luke gave her some pointers like you need to have boundaries and all this stuff. And she said they got into a big argument, and it ended up ending the relationship. So she said she didn't want her kids to meet who she dating or whatever. Moving on from there. Uh, also, Robin also Ashley said she was falling in love with Luke. They were dating for 2 months or so. So yeah, but she ended it. Yeah, cause her yeah. But she also said that Michael's been dating. So I'm like, huh, okay, the lies. So they end up asking her. So Robin end up asking, so when is the divorce? So Robin, you so worried about somebody else and what they're doing when you need to be worried about your man and all the women he screwing at this moment because he was hollering at somebody at the reception of y'all getting married. So make it make sense. You so worried about everybody else, but you need to be worried about that man, but you're not. So she asked that Ashley ended up saying she filed in February. They asked her about. She said she's not getting from the prenup that post prenup she signed. She ain't getting nothing. She get no alimony. She getting child support. But in the prenup, she said because he had invested the money during the time that they were married into other stuff, and I'm like, that don't make sense because it doesn't matter what he invested the money that y'all made together during the marriage. You should still get alimony because yeah. But she still ain't. I don't think she still have a lawyer or anything to fight it or whatever. But she got a house that is under a LLC with both their names on it. She paying 13K a month in mortgage. The ladies was asking her about, so what you can you get anything? Have you talked to a lawyer and this and that? She told lies. She was just lying the whole damn time. We move on to Andy. End up asking a viewer question to Ashley about her not doing threesomes, and they don't. And the person said they don't believe that her and Michael's getting divorced. I don't believe they're getting divorced. I understand why. I really don't get why she stopped the threesomes because that's how y'all relationship was, and because you had them two kids, which you wanted, so that you can get that bag. Whenever you leave them, you should have kept doing what kept the kid the way you say that he is the one, he's the moneymaker, you have nothing. But moving on, we move on to Ashley end up answering the question. Ashley said she changed because of the kids, because of her kids. She wanted her kid to see just two people instead of all that stuff. Um, then Andy ended up asking Mia, about the question that the viewer asked, because Mia said, we got kids, or whatever. But Mia said the same way I got them, the same way I'm gonna keep them. So She said you can't change up on a person all of a sudden. So she went, I got them doing threesomes. We gonna keep doing threesomes, but it's in moderation of when we do it. So yeah, Andy asked another question to Ashley. You know, because Ashley called Candice um since the beginning, since Candice joined the group, that she was the less unaccomplished person on in the group. So okay, so Andy continues, you know, you can't pay for your house without Michael. Do you still think that Candace is the less accomplished one of the group? Ashley Ashley ended up answering. She apologized for saying that she was the less accomplished one. Uh, she apologized for that, but she said that Ashley ended up saying that she is accomplished and successful. And I'm like, how you accomplished and successful if you depended on Michael to buy you a house and support your lifestyle that you've been living in for the last couple years? If you successful on your own, um, this when Candice ended up coming in, giving her point. She said, you know, that a lot of people among the group, when she first came in, had an issue with her mom helping her pay for her house, and they did. Um, they did. Then Ashley come in saying there comes a time when you got to be grown and you have to defend for yourself and buy for yourself. And Candace like, you not doing that now, which is true, cause she not, cause it's like you dependent on a man to get where you need, and you can't even pay your own for the house that you plan a $2 million, over $2 million house that you paying for now. But you was talking about Candace and her general wealth that her parents had made from working their butt off to make sure that their kids don't have to struggle like they did. So, moving on from there, Candace ended up saying, you know, um, you can afford the home that you got now without Michael. Ashley said, yes, that's right. Candace was like, Candace ended up getting her all the way together. Uh, she said, you have a problem with my general wealth. I hope you are able to have general wealth for your children. And Ashley like, my kids will have a house will have general wealth and have a house in their name by the time they 30. Candace like, yeah, thank you. Cause it did. Kids is stupid. Ah. So Andy ended up asking Ashley, will she keep the last name? She said yes. They are trying to co-parent And she said he's a good father. I went, okay, whatever. I said he didn't even want the kids. These are the kids that you wanted. His own kids that he had already they're grown as hell. Don't even deal with them. But you're delusional. Um, so we move on to they end up having a break. During the break, Ashley and Giselle end up doing a little chit chat where Giselle end up nosy as hell, end up asking Ashley about what happened between her and Luke. And Ashley said that, because of that incident that when Michael showed up with them kids, that caused some commotion. And they got into a big argument and that ended up ending the relationship. So yeah, I'm like, ugh. So you allow Michael to ruin something that you say that you in love with Luke. So yeah. So after the break, Andy come back. He end up start with Mia, and we get into all Mia's shenanigans. The cancer and all that stuff, and the lying that she been doing. Uh, Mia end up telling about the procedures or what she going through with the cancer and stuff. End up being some name I don't know. Uh, and she's still going under treatment because of she may have to have a hysterectomy to stop having a hysterectomy or something. Yeah, but Mia started. So Andy ended up asking. So Andy, as he was asking me a question, he ended up asking Wendy about Wendy when she was had her hot mic moment when she said that Mia was lying. And he called her out about it. Wendy went owned up to what I said 100% in real time. She went on Twitter and Instagram and all that. She went, yeah. She explained that, she didn't do what Giselle and Roberta did, Robin, when they did at the Springs, at Karen Spring, and confronted her and said, oh, this don't look like cancer. So she said she believed her having cancer, but she knew she was lying at the same time. So that started Mia to get mad at Wendy about that and stuff, and said, she wished that she had her man when she was in the hospital and all this stuff like Wendy had. And Wendy went, yes, my man was there at 5 in the morning. So maybe your second next husband will be there for you in the hospital. I'm like, damn. Between Candice and Wendy, they had been playing. Uh, so we move on to Mia. End up explaining about the whole business and how she and her Gordon is booted out of the company. It really didn't make any sense, to be honest, because it started off with the brother got them taken off of the accounts, the business account and stuff, and she said that he could do that. You got the ladies of the on there saying, "Nah, that ain't right. No, that ain't true." And she's saying that there were 3 members that can vote, and then it turned to 8 members, and then it turned to there's 3 uh day managers and stuff, and so everybody was confused, like saying add the one. Wendy went add the one, add the one, cause she kept adding on other things to it. So supposedly she and Gordon has the most shares, but they still got booted out of the company. So they trying to sell the company, get rid of the company completely. That's what she said. But the ladies was laughing as she was explaining this. Even Andy was laughing. So she got mad at them, said she wasn't sure. I'm done with this question, so move on, move on. So Andy was like, went back into acting. And then we got gutter ass Giselle saying it sounded like you and Gordon was embezzling. And I'm like, how you, when she said that, it made me think like, how would you know what it looked like from just what they were telling during the season? They really didn't tell a lot of it. We found out through the, social media and whatever. But how would you know if there were investment going on? Because all of a sudden your hair product company doesn't exist anymore. When you had just got a deal with supposedly Target, but it never came to light. So make it make sense, Giselle, because you kind of giving off, a lot about this embezzlement that's going on. So how you making your money? Because I don't see you with no deals. And this so shady podcast is like, okay, whatever. But moving on, we move on to oh, so we still gotta. So Mia ended up saying no. Mia said we didn't embezzlement. Mia said I wouldn't even be on TV. Why would I be on TV if we were embezzlement, doing embezzlement? Um, Eddie ended up asking about the housing situation and whatever, and she said that they ended up had to sell off a lot of they had to stop renting a lot of their properties that they had. So now they're back in a penthouse, renting a penthouse and stuff, and they living off of their savings and stuff. And I'm like, okay, y'all got money, is what's coming down to. But something is not adding up because if you still got a vote and shares, then I'm a little confused. But we end up moving on to Candice. Andy ended up asking Candice. Okay, we move on to Candice. Andy and I'm showing unseen video that wasn't showed of what went on during the season at Candice portion of the season. And we end up getting to see confession of Giselle saying that Chris sent a text to her saying it's saying that after the season had wrapped, she ended up getting a text, and Chris was so shady. He was shady as hell. And I see why him and Candice are together, and why when they argue, they bump heads. Cause he was as shady as Candice. But I loved it. He ended up saying that if he may had you feel, you know what I'm saying, if I may have maybe if I made you feel uncomfortable, I am sorry. I'm like, if he made you feel. And he also it went into, oh, I'm sorry that you didn't get to talk to me during uh Candice video release party. It was so shady. So after that they showed the clip. Uh Andy ended up asking Giselle, that saying that didn't sound like an apology. And Giselle, like, he did say, so he did apologize when he said, if I made you uncomfortable, I'm sorry. To her, that wasn't an apology. So she ready to move on. She was happy with it. And so Candice get into that ass. Candice said, Candice, I'm saying that that text was sent before. Um, she said it was sent before all the drama. All the drama of the 15 different stories that Giselle was telling during the season. Because the story changed every time she talked to one of the ladies that she actually cool with at this point. So it kept on changing. So Giselle acting all stupid, like, what? So what did I say? So you didn't call him, said that he was lusting after you. You didn't say that when you said that Ashley friend got her butt grabbed. He grabbed her ass, and she went, "No, that's what I heard. That's what I heard." And so they showed clips of the other, you know, on Giselle's side saying whatever. But yeah. So so when that was said, when Candice said that, then Giselle wanna, she went, I apologize for that. And Candice went, you apologize to who? For what? Who you apologizing for? I'm apologizing to you, and I will apologize to Chris, for that being said. And that pissed Candice all the way off. Candice went, hold up. So Candice went, it's really funny how you gonna gaslight me and stuff. Um so anyway, she said this is some backwards gaslighting. In my opinion, it is some backward gaslighting because it seemed like because of we're on a reunion and all of a sudden you still don't remember what the hell happened during you so called said when you and Chris met and went to your room to talk. You don't remember. And then you've been saying the bullshit you've been saying all season and you still acting stupid for no damn reason. And it's pissing Candace off to the point like you're gaslighting. Because you really, to me, I don't think you are truly sorry for anything that you said because you felt uncomfortable. But girl, if you uncomfortable, then that means you wouldn't even be in the room with your hairstylist, nail tech. You would be in the room with no man, period. If you was so uncomfortable being in a room with a man who is married. So you should be uncomfortable being with a room with a man, period. Don't matter what their sexual orientation is. But you're not. Because you was lying through this whole damn time. So during that, we got punk ass, dumbass Robin want to get her 2 cents and everything, and that really pissed me off because oh my, you jumping up, coming to defend Giselle, who don't give a damn about you at all. She'll throw you under the bus the quickest way to make sure that she don't tell nothing about her dumbass life. So she jumped in, and Candice like the issue Ken White, the issue is she wants to say something. She 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 ended up saying she wanted to say something to get that to earn her check. She said you can take that apology and shove it up your ass. And I said I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So Giselle under her breath, she said to Ashley, "Shove it up my ass. Is it gonna fit? Hell yeah, let it fit. Bitch, you got a flat ass that you don't even move. So hell yeah, it's gonna fit. Shove it up your ass. Cause you sound stupid. But you don't give a fuck. You don't care. You don't care for nothing that you did. This fake ass apology. You sitting next to the bitch that caused a lot of the shit that y'all do. Period. So Candice said Candice said you don't remember what she went, you don't remember what happened in the room. Even if he did. She said even if he did asked to go to the room. Let's just be hypothetical about it. And as she was saying that, that's when Giselle tried to butt in, like, so he did say that we went to that he did say that we did go to the room. It's like, no, he did not. No, he said it. I didn't. I wasn't the one that said go to the room. No, he did not say that y'all went to the room. He said you suggested to go back to your room. Period. So she can't stand by defending her man. Period. So Andy, like uh, Andy Andy ended up doing that. Andy ended up switching the topic. Um, the topic he ended up asking Candice how IVS is going, and she ended up saying that treatment uh the second round she ended up getting 6 embryos. She ended up getting out 6 embryos, so she excited about that and everything and stuff. So good for her. Hopefully I hope she had twins or quadruplets. You know, get them all out the way at one time. She ain't got to worry about nothing else. uh, okay. Okay, during when she said the IBS and stuff like that, the dumbass Giselle gonna say, so what say to Ashley? So what do they do with the what do they do with the embryos? It's like, bitches, you dumb. Like, you don't know what your female body does at all. You asking about what they do with the embryos. Bitch, you is stupid. Like, I ain't even a woman and I know what they do with the embryos. So why is you so damn dumb? It's like, bitch, you stupid. You not smart at all. You a dumb heifer. So Andy ended up asking a viewer question to Candice. It said that, Candice, you have accused Giselle of assault. Accused Giselle of assault. Candice, like, she did assault. She did sexually assault when she said Ashley friend was grabbed on the ass by Chris. That sexual assault. And Giselle was like, I thought that what he did. I thought that was what was said that he did. And here come old ass Robin again, trying to save the hoe, save her, trying to save her best friend, Giselle. Here she come riding down for her, but you need to be checking on your man and making sure he ain't screwing a hoe in your house. Because he seemed like the type that would screw a hoe in your house. Why the kids there? But she trying to come to the rescue and gonna say, you know, there shouldn't be no married man in the room with a single woman. Bitch, shut up. Cause that's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. Cause it's like, bitch, then why you in the room with any man? Period. Cause you don't know if they married, in a relationship or whatever. Shut up, Robin. Worried about your household and what's going on with your man and his and all this scandalous women and his job. So Andy ended up asking Giselle, um, was she worried about Chris' reputation? And Candice is on her ass. Candice said no, she wasn't. That's what she does. She mad because Her shit stank. Bitch. Candice. She mad because her shit. Ah, bitch. I love me some Candice. So Giselle ended up saying, trying to call out. She ended up trying to call out Karen for her saying her bullshit for dogging the hell out of Juan, and this when Candice got on that ass again. Candice said, "You need to own your shit. You the head ringleader." Giselle trying to say everybody do it. But Candice like this is not all lives matter, bitch. All lives matter, ho. Candice, all lives matter. This is not all lives matter. Ah, bitch. Um, all lives matter moment. It's not because her, Giselle, and Ashley even tried to get in there, and it's like y'all too stupid. I can't do this autumn. So, where was I? Okay, so Andy end up saying Andy continues. He asked Giselle, asked Giselle. He asked her, was there is there a genuine friendship with Candace or not? I don't know what I wrote. I don't remember. But Giselle answered and said, I liked it Candace at the time. I wasn't going to say, she said she wasn't going to say anything about what happened. She said she wasn't going to say anything about what happened. And Andy was like, so why? Andy asked, so why did you say anything? And Giselle, like, Ashley was getting DMs from Chris, so I felt like I had to, tell Candace about what happened to me, because she needed to know. And I'm like, bitch, she didn't need to know shit, because you and Ashley planned all this shit. And like he DMing her about, he ain't even DM her. When she posted something, come to where he was working because he worked at the hotel. He runs the restaurant in the hotel. So if you're out and about, he trying to get people in there. But moving on. So that's when she said that Wendy, this is when homegirl Wendy, the right hand for Candace, came on through, said, the viewers would have given Giselle the benefit of a doubt, but there was already a pattern of this with other people. And yes, it was. Because she done did it multiple times through the season during these past 7 years. So yeah. Pattern with other people's husbands where you have problems, where you have a problem, but always the timing is always when the camera's rolling. Checkmate. Hand that bitch. It's like checkmate. Hand that bitch a wig and a new outfit. Cause the bitch been checked and she need a whole new red wardrobe because what she got on look a hot ass mess. Like that ain't even nobody would who would wear that to church. Cause that hair of hers is fuzzy. How you fuzzing? And girl, you supposed to have money. And I mean money, girl. Money. You supposed to have money, girl. But that hair, that outfit is ridiculous. So, Wendy got into that ass. So Candice, here come Candice right behind her. Let me add on. So let me add on. I have I have seen this woman. That's that bitch. You seen this woman? And Dwayne, you seen this woman? You mean Giselle? So yeah, I seen that woman. I have seen this woman since last reunion on to the time. On the last reunion until the time she had told me at the dance studio the shit that went down. So Giselle went, I didn't see you. Candice went, she said you was at my album release party, dancing and everything. And Giselle said that wasn't the time you were singing on stage to tell you. But Candice went, but national motherfucking TV, national motherfucking TV was, you ain't smart. And Giselle went, I am smart. Ah. So Candice says she said instead of talking about her uterus, she wants to fuck with people family. Bitch. She also said you use this show to lie on people. Your adrenaline your adrenaline your adrenaline uterus was waiting on you to put it on TV. Your adrenaline uterus was waiting for you to put it on TV. And it was Karen face that ooh like for me. I said, bitch, that bitch drew uterus. It been waiting 3 years for her to put it on TV so she could have told this damn story for the last 3 years of how she been going through the issues that she been going through with a cyst or whatever on her ovaries or whatever. I said on her uterus. She could have been talking about it for 3 years, but the bitch want to talk about ruining marriages. Bitch. That's where it went off at. I love me some Candice. Oh, bitch. And the next part 2, yeah, I'm kind of like, okay, we gonna get Giselle doing this fake ass crying and shit. And I was like, yeah. I think Andy could have did a better job of grilling Giselle because he didn't really grill her, not at all. And I know it was a lot of viewer questions that wanted answers from her. Instead of asking them, I hope he do it the next part, but he should have been doing it during the first part. Because her story intertwines with a lot of different people in this first part. Because she was in a lot of shit. But like, subscribe, comment, share on all social medias. Leave in the comments how you felt about part 1 of Potomac reunion. And I'll get back at y'all later.